Hello, my beautiful Aries, my little firecrackers. I'm Helen and I'm extremely happy that you have decided to join me today for this love reading. Now, what we're going to look at more specifically, just to give you an overview, we're going to look at your current energy. We're going to look at the energy of your love life currently. We're also going to look at what you are walking away from, what you are focused on at this time, and what kind of energy is coming towards you. Now, if this is not your first time on my channel, if you're not new to tarot readings here on YouTube, then you can just go on and skip to the actual reading part. I will leave a timestamp in the description box and comment section for your convenience. So go ahead and jump to that part. But if you are new, either to my channel or to tarot readings, then just a couple of things to remember as you're watching this reading. Please bear in mind that this is a general reading, which means that not all of the messages are going to apply to every single one of you. Only take the parts with you that actually you do resonate with and leave everything else behind. Don't try and make anything fit forcefully, okay? Just let it be. Also, if anything that I say in this reading triggers you negatively in any kind of way, you don't have to accept those messages. You don't have to take them on board, okay? I am simply the messenger and you are the master of your own journey, your own experience here on earth. So just take whatever you want with you, and everything else that you do not like or that you do not want to take on board, you can just completely disregard, okay? You have free will. It's ultimately in your hands. And lastly, if you feel that nothing in this one is really resonating with you at this time, then I would also recommend checking out your moon and your rising sign readings as well. If you're not sure what your moon and your rising signs are, then you can go in the description box, click on the link, create your birth chart, and that will tell you all about your moon and your rising signs. And then you can come back and watch those readings as well. Maybe those will be more targeted towards your specific circumstances. Okay? Right, so let's get straight into the cards. I have prepared all of the decks off camera. If you're interested in any of the decks that I'm using in this reading, again, go in the description box and you will find them listed there. Now, as I was tapping into your energy, my little firecrackers, as I was tapping into your energy, my heart, I got this huge pain in my heart. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are heartbroken currently. It could just be that there is something weighing heavily on your heart, some kind of problem, some kind of issue, some kind of thing from the past that hasn't really been resolved. That's a very strong theme that's coming through at this time, especially because we are in Scorpio season at this time as I am filming this. But of course, this reading is timeless. So whenever you happen to see it, the messages can apply to you. I'm just... as I am filming this in Scorpio season, that's very strongly what has been coming through at this time. So I'm just putting it out there. But yeah, just anything to do with like your heart space and your heart chakra. That's like, that was very, very specifically coming through. And again, it's weird because you are the only sign that I've actually had that, like this strong heart spaced energy coming through. What else? Okay, so yeah, so there could be something that is weighing heavily on your heart, or another thing, which is again would make a lot of sense as we are in Scorpio season, that you are very heavily in your emotions at this time. Either you're going through them, or you are just like maybe getting more familiar with them. If there's anything that you've been suppressing or that you haven't maybe acknowledged, or that you were not before, were not aware of before, is what I wanted to say, then all of those things you could be like dealing with them, just going through them at this time. So that could also indicate why I was feeling this heart chakra energy so strongly. But we're going to get into the cards and see what comes out for you. I'm using the Moonchild Tarot for this. So let's start with your current energy. Please show me Aries' current energy regarding their love life. What is Aries' current energy, please? See, we have divine wisdom. By the way, this is not an actual major arcana in the traditional tarot. This card is very specific to this deck. It is part of the major arcana in this Moonchild Tarot, but yeah, it's not part of the traditional tarot. So yeah, it's specific to this. But as I said, I do feel like you are you are like going through your emotions, or you are analyzing and digesting and just, or I should actually even say dissecting. I feel like you are taking stuff apart in your heart space. You're very, very clearly paying attention to it. Because I feel like this divine wisdom is what you are attaining at this time. And that's like, I think that's what you're after as well, to gain more clarity and sense of direction. That's what you're looking for from your heart space. That's what I feel like. Oh my goodness, yeah, and the King of Swords in reverse at the bottom, which is Aquarian energy. So yeah, very much turning your focus away from everything that's going on in your head, everything going on in your thought space, and turning your focus inwards in the heart space, trying to hear what your intuition, what your, again, divine wisdom, right? What your divine intelligence centers are trying to tell you about the direction that you should move towards. Yeah, so that's amazing. Very, very high level stuff. And look at all these roses as well. I just noticed all of these roses. And to me, roses are very, very strongly associated with the heart. I hope you'll be able to see them. All the roses that are surrounding this pharaoh or this Egyptian figure. Is it Isis? No. I'm not exactly sure. Sorry. Yeah, not exactly sure who this figure is. I can't remember. I read the book, but I can't remember now. So anyway, very in touch with these divine forces. Let's look at the energy of your love life currently. So please, oh, it's very quick. Again, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. That's very interesting. So we had that same card come out for the Sagittarius reading that I just did. And that was very, very deep, very profound. But yeah, they also had the Nine of Pentacles. So that's interesting that this is coming out for you. This is a Virgo energy, by the way. Oh, interesting. And the underlying is Temperance, which is Sagittarian energy. And again, major arcana. A lot of major arcanas have been coming through for all of the signs. A lot of them. Behind that we have the King of Pentacles. That's interesting as well. Which is Taurian energy. But yeah, okay, so the Nine of Pentacles in reverse is symbolizing your love life's current energy. And because the underlying energy for that is the Temperance, I feel that there's, again, well, the Nine of Pentacles in itself is telling me that there's not a lot of like solid ground on which to stand on, that there's some kind of feeling of deficit or feeling of lack when it comes to security and stability. And with the Temperance being the underlying energy here, I do feel like that's what you are trying maybe to get. You're trying to get into the state of balance, or maybe you're trying to change up the energy of your love life so that it would be more secure, it would be more stable, it would offer you more security, or it would offer you more of what you are looking for when it comes to romantic relationships. This again feels very individualistic to me, and I've had that come through so heavily for every single sign, I feel like. So honestly, either just everyone on a collective level is going through major transformations, like specifically on a personal level as a person, as an individual, or it's just that the messages that come through for me are like kind of more okay, how do I say it? I feel like the people that I read for are more kind of evolved, that they are more high level, more high vibe, and that they are very much like focused on growing and evolving as a soul. Yeah, just expanding as a soul, and they're just very concerned with like self-improvement and working on themselves and their spirituality and all that. So yeah, either the whole collective is just like majorly upgrading, or I just feel like my audience is somewhat more spiritual in nature as well. Because everyone is very, very, very much focused on, even though this is a love reading, a lot of it has been coming through as very kind of based on the person, or based on their own, like everyone's own feelings and emotions and where they stand, and working on that. Okay, big energies yet again. I feel like big energies. I'm kind of puzzled by this Nine of Pentacles in reverse at this in this position for you guys, because I can't tell whether this is whether you are actually in a connection with someone and you're just going through like these emotional workings, going through the heart space, or whether you are single and going through that. Okay, so let's get to it. I want to see what you are leaving behind or walking away from. Please show me what is Aries walking away from regarding their love life. Oh, Six of Wands in reverse. That's interesting energy. Wait, that's Leo. Oh, and the Five of Wands in reverse. We've got a lot of fives coming through in these readings. Five of Wands is more Leo energy. I feel like what you're walking away from is the sense of feeling unlucky. Or even like you are not appreciated. Yeah, like you're not appreciated, because with the Five of Wands being here as well, I feel that this is actually more like inward. I feel that this Five of Wands is representing more of the workings that are going on within you. Just talking about this like inner turmoil. The Six of Wands in reverse, it feels to me almost like not knowing what you want and not knowing what you are worth. Like that's what you seem to be walking away from. But I want to clarify, because this is a bit confusing to me. The Six of Wands in reverse. But I do feel that, yeah, like there's this sense of being unlucky, something like that. Let's see, what are you currently focused on? Let's see. What is Aries currently focused on in their love life? What is Aries currently focused on in their love life? Oh, we have the Knight of Coins in reverse, which is Virgo energy. A lot of reversals coming through again. Oh, and the Empress as the underlying, which is Venusian, Taurus, and Libra. The Knight of Coins. Okay, so with the Knight of Coins in reverse, and especially with the Empress being underlying energy, oh, Justice behind that, interesting. So I do feel with the Knight of Coins in reverse is maybe that you're trying to speed things up, that that's what you're focusing on. You may be focused on kind of breaking out of this more slow, more like non-moving energy. Something that I feel that I feel like you're trying to get things moving again. That's what it seems like. It seems like you're trying to get things moving again, because the Knight of Coins, when it's upright, it's really, really slow energy, very slow energy. But yeah, with the Knight of Coins in reverse, I feel like that's what you're focused on, like getting away from that, especially because the Empress is so fertile, so abundant, just like giving birth to life and just bringing stuff alive, making things happen, just creating. So yeah, this tells me, this Knight of Coins in reverse with the Empress, it's telling me that you are focused on making stuff happen again, or like starting to create things in a more rapid pace. Because it might have been that either you have been stuck in a rut for a while. Again, it would kind of tie in with the fact that you are that you've maybe been carrying something, or something has been weighing heavily on your heart, and now you're like going through them, you're working through them, because you want to get the wheel in motion again, you want to start creating again, and just kind of get yourself unblocked if there is anything that has been blocking your heart. So that's a really, really positive energy that you are focused on. Really positive energy. And I'm not surprised, because the underlying energy for your love life is temperance. So again, just getting everything in balance, like transmuting one energy into something better, into something more fruitful, something more harmonious. So especially with the divine wisdom here, yeah, it seems to me that you're trying to gain this very, very clear sense of where you want to go, and you're focused on just like actually starting to move towards that direction, to actually start making things happen and make them kind of come alive. But because this is the Empress, this is what's like driving you forward. But like the Empress is more like that feminine, more receptive energy, right? So it's just about letting things kind of unfold. It's not about like forcing anything through. It's not the masculine, it's not the Emperor. But Knights are all about movement. So it's kind of like you're focused on movement, but it is coming from a place of more like flowing, more harmonious energy, more heartfelt energy. The Empress is so heavily invested in the heart. Okay, let's see what is coming towards you. Please show me what is coming towards Aries in their love life. What kind of energy is coming towards Aries in their love life? Thank you. Oh, the Three of Cups in reverse, Cancerian energy. Interesting. And the Nine of Wands in reverse as the underlying, which is Sagittarian energy. Okay, behind that we have the Fountain in reverse, which is interesting because it's kind of like the Divine Wisdom, or it's like Source. Again, a specific card to this deck. Behind that we have the Queen of Wands in reverse again. Okay. Okay, so the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm going to clarify as well, but the initial sensation that I'm getting with this Three of Cups is it could be that you're kind of breaking away from any false connections in your life. And it doesn't well, this is a love reading, right? But it doesn't necessarily always have to be just like romantic. Especially with the Three of Cups, it's indicating that there are more than one person involved. And the Three of Cups does tend to symbolize like soulmates, our soul family. And your soulmate doesn't always necessarily have to be like a romantic partner. Your soulmate can be your best friend. Your soulmate can be your sibling. Your soulmate can be your co-worker, right? Your neighbor, whoever. It doesn't always have to be a romantic, intimate relationship. So this is just telling me, because it's in reverse, it's telling me that you are breaking away from any like false friendships or any false relationships, any false connections that you have with other people. Because it seems to me that as you're gaining this wisdom, right, this is your energy at this time, as you're gaining this wisdom, it seems that with that wisdom comes a very strong sense of what you want to do, what kind of connections you want to have and nurture as well in your life, and what kind you don't. And as you are going through this upgrade, it's very, very natural that not every single one of the people in your life, even if they are in your close circle, not necessarily every single person in that group is going to elevate their energy or is going to like upgrade as you upgrade. Not everyone is going to match your frequency. So it's very, very common that people that you have known for, even if like maybe your whole life, they could be falling away from your life, or you could be just kind of like shedding them, as maybe harsh as that sounds, because your energy is upgrading. So any like lower frequencies, they don't resonate with you anymore. And that's a very, very common thing that happens as you are more so tuning into your heart space and actually starting to listen to your own truth. So take it as it resonates. If you are currently single and you're not actually in a romantic connection with anyone, this Three of Cups in reverse could indicate that you are just maybe doing some kind of like spring cleaning in your close circle, or in your in your friendships, in all of your connections that you have in your life. And you might be focused more on like really heartfelt, sincere connections, and just focused on creating those and letting go of anything that isn't up to that standard. Or if you are in a relationship, it could be that there's a slight shift in your relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to mean like a breakup or anything, but it could just mean that something like false or something that doesn't work is going to fall away, and it's going to transmute. Because again, we have Temperance as the underlying energy, which tells me this is the card of alchemy. This is the card of like, again, transmuting one kind of energy into something else. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean that you are losing something or that you are like completely letting go of something, but it just might change its form. But again, because it's the Three of Cups, I do feel that it's like it goes beyond your like romantic connection. Yeah, and with the Nine of Wands in reverse being here as well, it's almost like you're kind of giving up, or you're not fighting, you're not you're giving up on the false stuff. But let's clarify. I want to find out more information specifically about the Six of Wands. This is really confusing stuff to me. I also want to look at the Three of Cups, and I think I quickly want to look at the Nine of Pentacles as well. Yeah, let's start with the Nine of Pentacles actually. Let's look at that quickly. Please clarify the Nine of Pentacles for me. Give me 2 cards for the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, Libra energy. And the King of Wands as the underlying energy there, Leo. Okay, one more though, please. Thank you. Oh, we have the Sun, more Leo energy. Oh, and the Five of Swords as the underlying for that. So Aquarian energy, a lot of fives. I don't know whether I said that, but we've had a lot of fives come through. And fives as a number in numerology, it symbolizes change, obstacles, challenges. So yeah, it's again not surprising as we are in the Scorpio energy. But the Three of Swords in reverse with the Sun, yeah, just with the energy of your love life, I don't see like an active relationship with anyone. It more so feels to me that, again, that you are kind of working through any like residual pain or anything like that, that you're working through stuff towards a more like harmonious and happy way of being. The energy of your love life is being healed. That's what this is telling me. But I don't really see like an active relationship. Okay. I want to see if I can get more information for the Six of Wands, because that was again something that I didn't really comprehend. Okay, please clarify the Six of Wands in reverse for me. Oh, thank you. Okay, that's unexpected. We have the Fool, which is, by the way, your energy, or could also be Aquarian, and the Ace of Pentacles, which is representing Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. And we have the Ten of Wands in the reverse position as the underlying energy, which is Sagittarius. Okay. So the energy that I get with the Fool and the Ace of Pentacles is that maybe in the past you were too quick. You were maybe, just too quick to invest yourself, to give of yourself to connections, maybe kind of prematurely, you know. I hope you know what I mean. Kind of just like jumping head on into something, maybe getting too heavily emotionally invested, and maybe even materially invested, because we have the Ace of Pentacles, so this is tangible stuff. Maybe even materially invested, maybe like just wanting to like move in with the person very, very quickly, or just something like that. Or maybe open up a joint bank account. I don't know why that just came through. But just like sharing finances, sharing a living space, just like very, very quickly, without too much consideration, without too much like planning and actually thinking about these big things or big changes and big steps. You just kind of went for it. And I feel like it might have a bit blown up in your face, so it might have been unsuccessful. And yeah, because of the Ten of Wands, which is in reverse. Oh, and behind that we have the Hanged Man, and behind that we have the Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's almost like you're gaining clarity, and you're gaining. Interesting. We have the Devil behind that as well. So the Devil is Capricorn, Ace of Swords is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, and the Hanged Man is Piscean. So with these 4 cards as the underlying energy, I almost feel like it's like you are gaining this sense of clarity, or just a completely fresh perspective, and just a new way of seeing how maybe you have compromised your own well-being or your own highest good in the past. And it's almost like you're letting the past go. You are letting it go. Anything that might have been weighing heavily on your heart, again, because the Ten of Wands is really heavy, very, very heavy energy. And I feel like you're letting that go. Like you're not carrying it with you. And again, because it's the Six of Wands in reverse, I feel like it's almost like it's like past failures or past unsuccessful relationships that you've had in the past. And I feel that the reason that they were unsuccessful, or the main cause of them, was this like, okay, foolishness. Please don't take it in a bad way, but that can be the energy of the Fool. It's kind of just being a bit too naive, being a bit too hasty, jumping head on into things without considering what it actually means. And with the Ace of Pentacles being here, again, as I said, I feel like it's emotional investment, yes, but it could also be like investments in the physical realm. So again, deciding to move in together very quickly, or deciding to share your finances with this person very early on in the commitment, just things like that. So that's what you're walking away from. And again, with this Divine Wisdom being here, with this Divine Wisdom being your energy, I'm not surprised at all that you are leveling up in this sense. So yeah. Oh my goodness. Okay, now I'm actually now that I see the past influence, or the thing that you're walking away from, I feel like I can actually understand the energy of your current love life more. With the Sun being here, I feel like it's like you are regaining again, like you're regaining this security, or just feeling good about it. And feeling good about yourself first and foremost, because the Nine of Pentacles is like more individual energy, more individualistic. It's not the Ten of Pentacles, which is about like sharing and family and all that. Like the Nine of Pentacles is more about the self. And especially when it comes out with the Three of Swords in reverse, I feel like it's again just being more hopeful, getting hope back into how you see your love life. That's amazing. Yeah, I love that. This healing stuff is really, really good, really good. And I feel like so many signs are going through that, and it's so incredibly necessary for us to move towards a more healthy, a more whole existence. As individuals, of course, but as a collective as well. So that's really, really great stuff. But I also want to look at the Three of Cups quickly, and then I promise we're going to get into the oracles and we're going to close this reading out, because I feel like I've been taking forever again, and I'm sorry, this reading is so long. But please clarify the Three of Cups for me. Clarify the Three of Cups in reverse for me, please. What is this Three of Cups in reverse that is coming towards Aries? Yeah, okay, the Four of Wands in reverse, which is your energy, by the way, Aries energy. yeah, you are definitely breaking away from some kind of relationships that have been a part of you for a long time, that have been a part of your foundation. This could be family, because the Four of Swords is, sorry, not the Four of Swords. The Four of Wands is like a family community card. It could be that you're breaking off relations that don't actually serve you. Oh my God, interesting. The Three of Cups is the underlying energy again. So yeah, breaking free from any relations within your very, very close circles, within your foundational connections with people who are not actually maybe in alignment with you, or that are not really true, soulful, heartfelt connections, and turning your focus on the connections that actually are your true soul family, right? Don't need anything else. So yeah, okay, I feel like the Four of Wands is kind of it's just a confirmation that it is, again, that it is just relations with the family or with your closest people that are a part of your community, that are a part of your tribe, so to say, but that are maybe, again, not in alignment with you after you go through this transformation, or after you gain this newfound wisdom, newfound sense of understanding, especially from the heart space, right? So anything false is going to fall away, anything that isn't in alignment with that. But we're going to get a Work Your Light Oracle card as well. So please show me any additional messages that you have. We have no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So this card has been coming out a lot, actually. And yeah, I think before I started doing these readings, I don't know that I ever actually got this card before, but it has been really coming out for these love readings. Okay, that is interesting. We have underlying energy is don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Wow, this is so powerful, and this is like really, really kind of going together with this energy that I feel that, yeah, with this energy that you are kind of, that is coming towards you, that you're walking towards. Almost like you're breaking free of this mold of being a certain way to please other people, or to keep certain people in your life, even if that was maybe going against what you truly felt or what you truly wanted. So that's what I mean when I say like breaking free from any like false connections. So these are just connections with people that, where you feel that you yourself are maybe forced to compromise your beliefs or your truth, or maybe wear a certain mask or be a certain way, kind of just anything to do with like suppressing what is true for you and what you actually feel inside. Because it's almost like your true self is not accepted. So this no is very strongly, to me, associated with this Three of Cups. Again, just saying no to anything false, saying no to any people who come and demand something of you that is not in alignment with what you truly want and who you truly are on the soul and heart level. So yeah, I just feel like this is a very clear sign of just keeping the focus on you, keeping the focus on working towards this more balanced, more harmonious, more heart-centered space where you feel that you are intact, where you feel that you are stable, where you feel secure, and just disregard anything that tries to come in and disrupt that. And again, allow yourself to be who you are. Allow yourself to be true to you, right? Because these false connections, they're gonna fall away sooner or later anyway, because they don't have space in your life if they are not actually in alignment with your truth, as I already said. Okay, I'm also going to get one last oracle card from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. Any last messages for, I want to say Libra, any last messages for Aries regarding this spread, please? Interesting, we have flexibility. That hasn't come through for anyone so far, I think. Oh, and patience. Yeah, we did have patience with someone else, but patience. I love this message. Yeah, flexibility. I feel like it's kind of being, again, I want to keep those two together. Oh, and by the way, behind that we have release, which is, again, I feel that that's exactly what you're doing. You're shedding any of this old baggage and figuring out the truth for you as you move forward. But we have flexibility with the underlying energy being patience. So with these two, what I'm getting is that just allow this truth to come in, and don't judge it in any way. Don't try and give it like a specific label. Just allow whatever wants to surface and come forward to come forward, and have, again, it's very, very crucial that you are patient with yourself as you're going through this transformation, as you're working through the stuff that has been weighing down on your heart. It's very crucial to be patient, because change takes time. It takes time, and sometimes it can be, I mean, change is never easy, but sometimes it can be extra difficult when we are shedding things that have been foundational to us, especially like people, right? Because the Four of Wands, the four as a number in general, is very foundational, very stable, very secure. So whenever we are kind of forced to let go of that, even if it is in our highest good, even if it is a very positive change in the big picture or the grand scheme of things, it can still be very taxing. It can still be very confusing and painful, and it can bring up a lot of emotions. So it's very, very important to be, again, patient with yourself as you're going through this, and be patient with the process as well. Know that everything is happening in divine order, in divine timing, in its own rhythm as it's supposed to, and just be flexible. Don't try and judge anything. Don't try and force anything to be a specific kind of way, especially when you get restless, comparing yourself to other people. That's one of the biggest things. That's one of the worst things to do, right? To really hamper our own progress is to kind of see how someone else is doing and feel like inadequate next to them or something like that. It's very, very important to kind of stay in your own lane, to focus on your own journey. Know that you are here for a specific reason. Know that you are going through these stages as you are going through them for a specific reason, okay? You are exactly where you are meant to be, and just go with the flow. Go with the flow and see what you can discover, see what you can find. Have fun with the process as well. I feel like it's very easy to be super caught up in this change, this shift, and working through pain and working through past wounds or anything like that. It can be very, very serious stuff. So I think it's important to remind ourselves to just have fun, to just enjoy the process, whatever it is, but just to kind of take yourself out of it a bit, and just try and gain like a third person perspective, or just a bystander perspective, to kind of detach yourself emotionally and just observe everything that is going on with you, and yeah, just enjoy the process, enjoy where you are at this stage, because that's part of the fun. Getting to our destination, that's part of the fun, and just gaining all this wisdom, and I feel like you are going to gain a lot of wisdom, divine wisdom. I mean, you can't get any better than that. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. I hope that it made sense to you. I hope that it was helpful to you. I hope that it resonated. And if this was your story, and if you got something from this, if this was useful in any way, please let me know in the comment section. It would mean so much to me. And also, if you could give me a thumbs up, that would also help me out immensely. It would help other people find my channel more easily, and in that way I could hopefully be of more help to other people. as well. So yeah, and also if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe as well if you did enjoy this reading. If you enjoy my energy and the kind of readings that I do, make sure to subscribe so that you wouldn't miss out on my upcoming readings. And that's it. That's it, for real. This time it's it. So thank you so much for spending this time with me, and I'm sending you so much love and light as you're going through this upgrade, as you're going through this transformation. And yeah, I hope to see you guys very, very soon in my next reading. So take care of yourselves, and be kind and gentle and patient, right? Patient with yourself as well. Thank you so much, and take care. Bye-bye.